Brian Ingram. Brian Ingram. Hello. Brian Ingram has a few thoughts for you this time.
At this moment, we'd like to take a moment of silence. A member of our school family, Mr. Brent Hensel, a Graves County music teacher and husband of Graves County High School teacher, Mrs. Mary Ellen Hensel, tragically passed away this afternoon. Please take a moment of silence for Mr. Hensel. Now at this time, I would like to ask you to please bow your heads as we go before God's mighty throne in prayer. Bow your heads in reverence and honor unto a holy, almighty God. Dear Heavenly Father, I stand in amazement of your mighty power and your grace and mercy. I want to thank you that the last 4 years of my life has been blessed, and it's truly an honor that I was able to share it with these great young people. Thanks for all the great friends and their memories that we can share through times of laughter, times of tears, times of stress, and through times of fear. I can truly say thank you that you were with us all the time. Now as we climb to a higher level in our lives, I pray that your mighty hand will lead us through every step, and that you will be a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. I pray blessings and prosperous lives for these young people. We are a blessed nation, but take advantage of it too many times, and we are self-centered. But through your grace and mercy, you still want to bless us. And Father God, I want to take out to these young people and let them know that I love them, and especially know that you love them. With all glory, honor, and praise unto your mighty name. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Brian. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure once again to welcome each of you to the 1999 graduating exercises for Graves County High School. We are all here to honor these young people for this accomplishment in their lives. But before we begin, I need to make one very important announcement. We ask that each of you here tonight understands that every one of our graduates and their family and friends will be afforded the opportunity to see and hear the entire ceremony. Therefore, we will expect each of you to remain seated throughout the ceremony and refrain from catcalls, cheers, and applause. After the final graduate is announced, there will be time for celebration. Those of you that cannot follow these directives will be removed from the gymnasium. As happens occasionally, several of our faculty and staff have family members involved in graduation tonight. Some marched in with us, some are seated in the crowd, but I want to recognize them at this time. Those that marched in may move to their families. Would you please stand as I call your name? Eddie Wright, Judy Cates, Gail Spillman, Brenda Cobb, Patty Frick, and Mary Beth Clark. I wish to recognize, you want to sit with your family? I wish to recognize a family member that will retire this spring. Judy Simpson, would you please stand for a moment? And Miss Simpson, that's the ones that are graduating. That's not the juniors that are standing and applauding. We thank you so much for your 30-plus years of service to the young people of Graves County. We've told you this several times in the last 3 or 4 days, but you will be missed. As honored guests tonight, we have members of the Graves County Board of Education and the superintendent. I'd like to recognize them at this time, and as I call your name, would you please stand and be recognized? We have with us tonight Chairman Charles Ronnie Holmes, Barbara Schultz, Carl Hughes, Kevin Kurtzinger, David Leonard, and Superintendent Bobby G. Miller. Thank you. Senior Ensemble will present a presentation when you believe. Would you all come forward? I'm pleased to present Joey DeLapp, our senior class president. He'd like to share some thoughts with you this time.
I'd like to say good evening. I'd like to welcome all family members, all members of the faculty, and of course, the graduating class of 1999. You know, someone asked me earlier tonight, they asked me if I was a little bit nervous, and I said, maybe. But then I remembered something someone told me once. It just says, picture everyone naked. And I was kind of scared to look up because I didn't know what I was going to say. Well, 10 years ago, I never imagined this day. 4 years ago, I couldn't wait for it. And now I'm sad that tonight I will part with Grace County High School and all the memories that it gave me. There's going to be smiles, hugs, tears, shouts of joy, and soon caps sailing high in the air, along with our hopes and, of course, our dreams. It's going to be a time of celebration, excitement, full throttle enthusiasm, and sadness all in one. But there's something that keeps us all going. I'd like to call it a dream. Most of us do not dream enough. And when we do, we have a strong desire to fulfill them. This is the stuff in which leaders are made. I believe if you do not dream, your leadership is seriously limited. If I had one piece of advice to give you into the future, besides wearing sunscreen, it would be to follow your dreams with determination. Charles O. Swindoll once said, "Life is like a coin. You can spend it any way you wish, but you can only spend it once." Choosing one thing over all the rest throughout life is a difficult thing to do, especially when the choices are so many. Life places before us hundreds of possibilities. Some are bad, many are good, and few are the best. But each of us must decide what is our own choice. Someone once wrote, "Sow a thought, reap an act. Sow an act, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap your character, but sow your character, and you shall reap your destiny." With that quote, I would like to say this: if you sow the wind, then you will reap a whirlwind. Even though we may be eagles, which are strong birds, the wind velocity is too fierce, and it takes an enormous amount of strength to survive. But always remember, even in a world where it says, we can't, you can. And trust me on the sunscreen. Thank you.
Thank you, Joey. At this time, Student Council President Tony Crum would like to share a poem with us. Tony?
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of '99, if I could offer you one tip for the future, class would be it. The long-term benefits of class have been repeatedly proven by successful people. When I speak about class, I'm not speaking of the wealth class or the middle class. I'm speaking of a class that stands alone and that can be acquired by anyone regardless of their social status or their cultural standing. I found a definition of class in an Ann Landers column, and it is read like this: "Class never runs scared. It is sure-footed and confident. It can handle whatever comes along. Class has a sense of humor. It knows that a good laugh is the best lubricant for oiling the machinery of human relations. Class never makes excuses. It takes its lumps and learns from past mistakes. Class knows that good manners are nothing more than a series of small, inconsequential sacrifices. Class bespeaks an aristocracy that has nothing to do with ancestors or money. Some wealthy blue bloods have no class, while some individuals who are struggling to make ends meet are loaded with it. Class is real. It can't be faked. Class is comfortable in its own skin. It never puts on airs. Class never tries to build itself up by tearing others down. Class is already up and need not strive to look better by making others look worse. Class can walk with kings and keep its virtue, and talk with crowds and keep the common touch. Everyone is comfortable with the person who has class because that person is comfortable with himself. If you have class, you've got it made. If you don't have class, no matter what else you have, it doesn't make any difference. That was just a little advice for each of you to take to college and on through life. I'm very proud to be a part of this graduating class, and I hope you feel the same. I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to you all. May you succeed in all that you do. Remember to always strive for your goals and never give up or fear defeat. The trials in life are not to make us fall, but to see how high we can fly. So fly like eagles. Thanks.
Each year, WGCE class, media class, have a collection of videos or a collection of snippets from things they've done all year. And this year, Jamie Sears and Andrea Scott are going to share some of that with us tonight.
Hi, I'm Andrea Scott,
And I'm Jamie Sears.
and we are the co-producers of the 1998-1999 Senior Video Yearbook.
We'd like to first by thanking you, the class of 99, for being so very cooperative with us this year. Thank you also to our Media 2 clan for helping us out so much, even when your chore seemed like a very meaningless one. But most of all, and most importantly to us, we would like to thank Mr. Randy Herndon for having enough patience to guide us and enough love to let our creativity flow. We'd like to now present you with 3 minutes of our video.
All our tears have reached the sea. Part of you will live in me, way down deep inside my heart. The days keep coming without fail. Gonna find your sail. That's where your journey starts. You'll find better love, strong as it ever was, deep as a river runs, warm as the morning sun. Please remember me. Just like the waves down by the shore, we're gonna keep on coming back for more, 'cause we don't ever wanna stop. Out in this brave new world you see, oh, the valleys and the peaks, I can see you on the top. You'll find better love, strong as it ever was, deep as a river runs, warm as the morning sun. Please remember me. outside your door. Late at night when you're not sleeping, and moonlight falls across your floor. But I can't hurt you anymore. You'll find that love strong as it ever was, deep as the river runs, warm as the morning sun. Please remember me. Please remember me.
If you haven't reserved your copy yet, they will be on sale in the PE lobby after the ceremony. If you have already placed your order, you'll be notified of a time and place to pick it up.
Thank you all very much and have a safe night.
I haven't seen the video yet, but I know it's good. But I really wish that you moms and dads could sit where I'm sitting and watch the faces of your children when they're watching that. It's a tearjerker is what it is. Monica Frizzell and John Brassfield have a special song for the seniors. You all want to come on up?
If today were the last of all days, would you change how you feel, who you are? Or would you rise for a moment above all your fears, become one with the moon and the stars? Would you like what you see looking down? Did you give everything that you could? Have you done everything that you wanted to do? Is there still so much more that you would? Follow your dreams till the end of your rainbow, way beyond one pot of gold. Open your eyes to the colors around you and find the true beauty life holds. today were the last of all days of all days.
Seniors, prepare yourselves for the presentation of your diplomas. Helping with this presentation tonight are one of our counselors, Jeannie Tidwell, and assistant principals, Jada Mason and Donald Jones. Brittany, take charge of the graduates.
Introducing the 1999 valedictorian, Tiffany Michelle Queeby, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Ronald Queeby.
Introducing the salutatorian of the 99 graduating class, Joshua Keith Jackson, son of Gary and Linda McGill and the late Dave Jackson.
Honor graduate, Gretchen Ann Baker, daughter of Robert and Alita Baker.
Honor graduate, Kimberly Dawn Barber, daughter of Jerry and Carolyn Barber.
Honor graduate, John Michael Brassfield, son of Mr. and Ms. Randall Brassfield.
Honor graduate, Jessica Ashley Carrico, daughter of Philip and Vicki Carrico.
Honor graduate, Emily Caroline Collins, daughter of David and Mary Collins.
Honor graduate, Tony Lee Crum, daughter of Jim and Janice Crum.
Honor graduate, Daniel Wayne Flournoy, son of Dr. and Mrs. Durwood Flournoy.
Honor graduate, Levi Aaron Fowler, son of David Fowler and Karen Tharp.
Honor graduate, Sarah Louise Gossam, daughter of Mike and Janet Gossam.
Honor graduate, Amy Marie Green, daughter of Larry and Pamela Green.
Honor graduate, Clint Aaron Gregory, son of Ronald and Gloria Gregory.
Honor graduate, Heather Michelle Marshall, daughter of Freddie and Sheila Marshall.
Honor graduate, Timothy Blaine Powell, son of Maurice and Patty Powell.
Honor graduate, Jamie Lynn Sears, daughter of Johnny and Deborah Sears.
Honor graduate, Kamala Bernice West, daughter of Gary and Donna West.
James Ross Adams, son of Steve and Denise Adams.
Brian Thomas Alcock, son of Tommy and Melissa Alcock.
Charlie Beth Allen, daughter of Charlie and Mary Allen.
Stephen Blake Allen, son of Van and Janet Allen.
Timothy Allen Andreessen, son of Mr. and Ms. Raymond Glover and Mr. and Ms. Lloyd Andreessen.
Tiffany Renee Arnett, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Dwayne Arnett and Mr. and Ms. Randy Cole.
Mark Brandon Atherton, son of Eddie and Debbie Atherton.
Bridget Marie Avery, daughter of Darla Johnson and the late Gary Avery.
Jared Michael Baker, son of Donnie and Joanne Baker.
Michael Eli Baker, son of Frank and Barbara Lawrence and Chester and Patty Baker.
Joshua Neal Ballou, son of Johnny and Sheila McKinley and the late William C. Ballou, Jr.
Eric Michael Barkley, son of Mike and Kim Barkley.
Sabrina Joy Barkley, daughter of Phil and Joy Barkley.
Joshua Taylor Basting, son of Michael and Donna Basting.
Beth Ann Beasley, daughter of Arthur Beasley and Teresa Dunaway.
Jessica Ray Beckham, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Rex Beckham.
Michelle Ann Berube, daughter of Chantel and Alan Berube.
Jason John Blackshear, son of Mr. and Ms. Stephen Blackshear.
Amanda Gale Blackwell, daughter of Ms. Barbara Blackwell.
Joshua Lynn Blaylock, son of Mr. Ronald Blaylock and Ms. Janice Ramage.
Joseph Allen Bradley, son of Mark and Laura Bradley.
Samantha Lynn Brain, daughter of Jerry and Lillian Brain.
Jonathan David Brand, son of Billy and Carol Brand.
Mary Elizabeth Brewer, daughter of Rodney and Beth Brewer.
Robin Dawn Bridges, daughter of Debbie Dowell and Cordy Bridges III.
Joseph Patrick Brinley, son of Richard and Judith Brinley.
Daniel Jared Brown, son of Mr. Michael Brown and Mrs. Patricia Brown.
Tracy Lee Brown, daughter of Mr. James T. Brown and Ms. Denise Brown.
Jacob Lee Bruce, son of Mark and Tammy Bruce.
David George Bryant, son of Mark and Sue Bryant.
Dustin Michael Burgess, son of Jim and Kathy Burgess.
Jason Michael Burnett, son of James and Jackie Burnett.
Derek Anthony Cantor, son of Derek and Jenny Cantor.
Jared Lee Carr, son of Mr. and Mrs. Todd Carr.
Miranda Newsom Carroll, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Ted Carroll.
Chad Allen Carter, son of Mr. and Ms. James T. Carter.
Kenneth Lewis Cates, son of George and Judy Cates.
Jared Augustus Cecil, son of Bill and Debbie Cecil.
Lacey Lee Salea, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. David Salea.
Linda Ann Chandler, daughter of Mr. Roger Chandler and Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd Henry Reeser.
Kelly James Chapman, son of Randy and Cheryl Chapman.
Ken Brooks Chapman, son of Randy and Cheryl Chapman.
Patricia Sue Sissel McKenty, daughter of Mr. Chris Sissel and Miss Penny Sissel.
Scott Benjamin Clout, son of Benny and Marita Clout.
Justin Daniel Clark, son of Chris and Mary Beth Clark.
Katie Page Clark, daughter of Randy and Janice Clark.
Letitia Marie Clark, daughter of Ricky and Gilda Wooldridge.
Nathan Derek Clark, son of David and Vicki Clark.
Valerie K. Cobb, son of Mr. and Mrs. Lynn Cobb.
James Matthew Cole, son of Mr. and Mrs. Joe Speed and Mr. and Ms. Randy Cole.
Ryan Eric Coleman, son of Patricia Coleman and the late Eugene Coleman.
Tracy Lee Cotharp, daughter of Robert and Angela Cotharp.
Robert Lee Cooley, son of Mr. and Ms. David Cooley.
Bethany James Cooper, daughter of Kenneth and LaDonna House and Mr. Terry Cooper.
Ellen Marie Copeland, daughter of James and Donna Talent and Mr. and Ms. James Copeland II.
Felicia K. Copeland, daughter of Michael and Cindy Niemeyer and the late Ricky Lynn Copeland.
Jessica Lee Copeland, daughter of Robert and Diane Copeland and Jerry and Polly Ivy.
Richard Kyle Copeland, son of Ricky and Jan Copeland.
Mason Lynn Courtney, son of Tim Courtney and Melinda Bone.
Darla Jean Crane, daughter of Franklin and Peggy Crane.
Janice Denise Crittenden, daughter of Benny and Diane Crittenden.
Abigail Nicole Crunch, daughter of Ronnie and Hilda Crunch.
Jared Daniel Cunningham, son of Catherine and Daniel Cunningham.
Jesse Adam Cushman, son of Paulette Sudia and Greg Sudia.
Shane Patrick Dalton, son of Glenda and Joseph Palant and Donnie Dalton.
Robin Lee DeJernet Smith, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Larry DeJernet.
Joseph Bradley DeLout, son of Mr. Steve DeLout and Ms. Tina Wilson.
Brandon Allen Dick, son of Ms. Phyllis Shelton and Mr. Allen Dick.
Stephanie Joe Dick, daughter of Joe and Beverly Dick.
Samuel James Dunjaniski, son of Mr. James Dunjaniski and Miss Sandra Dunjaniski.
Crystal Dawn Dowdy, daughter of Danny Lee Dowdy and Francis Ann Dowdy.
Melanie Leanne Driscoll, daughter of Leon Thompson and Cheryl Driscoll.
Kelly Danielle Dublin, daughter of Craig and Kim Dublin.
Jason Thomas Duke, son of Mr. and Ms. Jeff Duke.
Jeremy Wayne Egner, son of Jackie and Tracy Egner.
Joshua Lawrence Eleben, son of Mr. and Mrs. Billy and Arlene Eleben.
Mary Beth Elder, daughter of Mark and Denise Elder.
Stephanie Marie Elliott Farrell, daughter of Ms. Tina Sullivan and Mr. Charles Elliott.
Ashley Michelle Estes, daughter of Mr. Larry Estes and Ms. Mavis Estes.
Jessica Helen Farmer, daughter of Jeffrey and Angela Farmer.
Timothy Wayne Ferris, son of Bruce and Donna Ferris.
Timothy Roy Feeser, son of Henry and Sharon Feeser.
Courtney Ann Flood, daughter of Brian and Lisa Flood.
Dana Ann Forgy, daughter of Mrs. Lori Carico Forgy and Michael Forgy.
Eric Scott Forster, son of Dickie and Kathy Forster.
Matthew Tyler Fox, son of Mr. and Ms. Bobby Turner and Mr. and Ms. David Fox.
Travis Lee Frick, son of Donald and Patty Frick.
Tyann Chanice Frills, daughter of Terry and Sarah Frills.
Monica Rose Frizzell, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Steve Frizzell.
Joshua Lynn Fulcher, son of Gary and Paula Fulcher.
Joseph Corey Glisson, son of Joe and Debbie Glisson.
Michael J. Glisson, son of Mr. and Ms. Ronnie Glisson.
Jamie Ann Goatley, daughter of Tommy and Pam Goatley.
Carrie Lee Goff, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Freddie Goff.
Randy Lynn Goff, son of Jackie Goff and Cheryl Goff.
Jennifer Marie Gorley, daughter of Luther and Sandra Gorley.
Matthew Wade Green, son of Mr. and Ms. Curtis Green.
Amy Jo Haley, daughter of Randy and Debbie Haley.
Erica Lynn Haley, daughter of Mr. Rick Haley.
Brittany Nicole Hossel, daughter of Stephen and Teresa Hossel.
Jared Thomas Hamlin, son of Mr. and Ms. Thomas Hamlin.
Christopher Wayne Hammondtree, son of Earl and Debbie Hammondtree.
Brandon Michael Hardy, son of Mike and Carol Hardy.
Mary Jana Hawkins, daughter of Glenn and Deborah Hawkins.
Sharon Diane Hawkins Riley, daughter of Mr. and Ms. James Lee Hawkins.
Stephen James Hayworth, son of David and Barbara Hayworth.
Timothy David Hayworth, son of David and Barbara Hayworth.
Charles Andrew Hayden, son of Bobby Hayden and Kathy Chadwick.
Justin Anthony Hayden, son of Don Hayden and Diana Hayden.
Levi John Hayden, son of Betty Hayden and the late Vernon Hayden.
Joshua Allen Heath, son of Ronnie and Dina Heath.
Kendra Joy Heath, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Kenneth Heath.
Robert Brandon Henson, son of Charlie and Christy Henson.
Catherine Renee Marie Hicks, daughter of David and Juliana Hicks.
Nicholas Cash Higdon, son of Greg and Carol Higdon.
Elizabeth Erin Howe Phillips, daughter of Joanne Potts and Curran Howe.
John Henry Howie, son of Mr. and Ms. John Howie.
Brian Daniel Ingram, son of Billy and Sharon Ingram.
Marcy Carol Ivy, daughter of Johnny and Pat Ivy.
Jessica Michelle Jackson, daughter of Roger and Deborah Jackson.
Christina Ann James, daughter of Miss Cindy Joe James and Mr. Jesse Woodson James.
Richard Elmo James, son of Richard and Irene James.
Heather Renee Jennings, granddaughter of Joyce Whitus and the late James Whitus.
Amy Lynette Joyner, daughter of Donald and Claudette Lutz and Mr. Russell Joyner.
Gregory Michael Jones, son of Mr. Michael Jones and Miss Kathy Jones.
Robert Neal Jones, son of Susan Morrow and Jarvis P. Jones, Sr.
Shane Thomas Jones, son of Roger and Lisa Sims.
Tessa K. Jones Ferguson, daughter of John Paul and Robbie Jones.
Vanessa K. Jones, daughter of Dr. and Mrs. Dale Jones.
Daniel Miller Jordan, son of Dan and Benita Jordan.
Dallin Wade Keeling, son of Eddie and Vicki Keeling.
Jennifer Louise Kennemore, daughter of Mr. and Ms. David Kennemore and Ms. Debbie Scott.
Heather Elise Kinsey, daughter of John and Elise Kinsey.
James Houston Kirby, son of Bonnie Kirby and Fred Kirby.
Adam Ryan Cole, son of Johnny and Martha Cole.
Kristen Ryan Lamb, son of Dennis Lamb and Mr. and Ms. John Weiser.
Christopher Dean Lampkins, son of Jim and Norma Lampkins.
Christopher Jason LaRue, son of Larry LaRue and Wanda Heath.
Lori Ann Lee, daughter of John Lee and the late Martha Lee.
Leslie Jill Lewis, daughter of Mr. and Ms. John Greer and Mr. Jackie Lewis.
Jackie Wayne Lindsay, son of Joe and Christine McLaren and the late Jack Lindsay.
Jeffrey Wayne Lindsay, son of Mr. and Ms. Joe and Christine McLaren and the late Jack Lindsay.
Joseph Ray Lockhart, son of Mr. and Ms. Ray Lockhart.
Vincent Keith Lowry, son of Keith and Rita Lowry and the late Patricia Lowry.
Jason Lee Lund, son of Kathy Reed and Bruce Lund.
Joseph Michael Lyman, son of Mr. Mike Lyman and Ms. Cindy Slayman.
Ryan Lane Mabry, son of Randy and Renee Mabry.
Katrina Bell Madding, daughter of Paul and Kathy Hayden and Alan and Diane Madding.
Melissa Ray McClanahan, daughter of Miss Peggy McClanahan and Mr. Harold Forster.
Kimberly Lynn McClure, daughter of Dennis and Barbara McClure.
Nicholas Lyle McLeod, son of David McLeod and the late Regina Stockwell.
Reuben Justin Dillon McNeil, son of Roger Dale and Camille McNeil.
David Seth McPherson, son of Mr. David McPherson and Ms. Melanie McPherson.
Angel Faith Miller, daughter of David and Kathy Miller.
Jennifer Renee Miller, daughter of Vincent and Sharon Miller.
Ronnie James Miller, son of Randall and Jan Miller.
Nikki Jo Moore, daughter of Linda and Morris Byer and the late Stephen Moore.
Elizabeth Lauren Morris, daughter of Janice Morris and Mr. Joe Morris.
Richard Lynn O'Gwen, son of Jimmy and Betty O'Gwen.
Matthew Brent O'Neill, son of Robert and Ruth O'Neill.
Scott William Owens, son of Billy and Vicki Owens.
Melissa Deanne Partney, daughter of Jeffrey and Vicki Partney. Audrey Michelle Payton, daughter of Steve and Lisa Payton.
Keela Marie Perry, daughter of David and Angela Perry.
Jacoa Centel Pettigrew, son of Linda Pettigrew and Jeff Morris and Charles Cheers.
Kara Nicole Pfeiffer, daughter of George and Cindy Pfeiffer, and Daniel and Rebecca Perotic.
Mindy Jo Phelps, daughter of Donnie and Donna Phelps.
Ashley K. Pittman, daughter of Michael and Jenny Pittman.
Susan K. Potts, daughter of Ray and Sue Potts.
Jeremy Keith Prince, son of Keith and Sharon Prince.
Justin Joseph Ralph, son of Randy and Susan Ralph.
Tana Marie Ray, daughter of David and Beth Ray.
Nathan Clint Reed, son of Joel and Mary Reed.
Roberta Renee Resort, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Lloyd Henry Resort.
Amy Marie Richard, daughter of William and Pat Elligood and the late Thomas Richard.
Jordan Ben Riley, son of Danny and Patsy Riley.
Leslie Nicole Reeves, daughter of Randy and Patty Reeves.
Brandon Allen Robertson, son of Michael and Tina Robertson.
William Ryan Rogers, son of Martin and Gail Rogers.
Erica Dawn Rowe, daughter of Wayne and Julie Rowe, and Terry and Debbie Collins.
April Dawn Russellberg, daughter of Ms. Tina Russellberg and Mr. Clint Barber.
John Austin Russell, son of David and Margaret Russell.
Christopher Scott Samples, son of Bruce and Mary Edna Samples.
Nicholas Anton Schieffer, son of Mr. Bart Schieffer Jr. and Miss Sherry Schieffer.
Andrea Lynn Scott, daughter of Tommy and Sherma Scott.
Samantha Lynn Scott, daughter of Warren and Paula Scott.
Janita Faye C., daughter of Mr. and Ms. Lonnie A. C. Jr.
Amit M. Shaw, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Mahendra Shaw.
Andrew Kent Sheridan, son of Jeff and Tane Sheridan.
Gary Eugene Shields, foster son of Carl and Marcy Jones, and Gary and Joanne Roy.
Lanny Rickman Shoup, son of Ricky and Carolyn Shoup.
Blair Marie Saladke, daughter of Joanne Saladke and the late James Saladke.
Pedro Silva, host parents Mr. and Ms. Robert Doty. Pedro came last year to us as a foreign exchange student from Brazil and decided to stay on a second year to graduate from Graves County High School.
Chad David Smith, son of Gary and Deborah Smith.
Catherine Rose Smith, daughter of Thomas and Deborah Smith.
Robert Lewis Smith, son of Benny and Peggy Smith.
Cheryl Ann Speed, daughter of Paul and Kathy Speed.
William Chad Spillman, son of Billy Mack and Gail Spillman.
Keith Allen Starr, son of Mr. and Ms. Mike Perkins.
Perry Allen Stevens, son of Mr. and Ms. Herbert Stevens.
Jonathan Trent Stinson, son of Ronnie and Pam Stinson.
Jill Whitney Stropp, daughter of Johnny and Rosemary Stropp.
Christopher Scott Sweatman, son of Rick and Gina Sweatman.
Neil Andrew Thomas, son of Mr. and Ms. Keith Thomas.
April Michelle Toon, daughter of Michael and Carla Toon.
Alice Marie Travis, daughter of Jimmy and Mary Alice Travis.
Terry Brandon Travis, son of Terry and Marilyn Travis.
Joshua Lee Turner, son of William and Priscilla Turner.
Kendrick Bruce Turner, son of Bruce and Sue Turner.
Amanda Renee Vaden, daughter of Steve and Kathy Edwards and Donna Vaden.
Amy Lee Vale, daughter of Rex and Carla Vale.
Thomas Lauren Van Sickle, son of John and Donna Smith.
Kimberly Michelle Vi, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Michael Vi.
Veronica Marie Wagner, daughter of Alan and Robbie Wagner.
Lacey Elaine Walker, daughter of Susan Walker and Jackie Snow.
Eric Clay Wallace, son of Eddie and Linda Wallace.
John Claude Wallace, son of Melvin and Deborah Wallace.
Larry Lee Washburn, son of Larry and Marilyn Washburn.
Richard Charles Watson, son of Joe and Jenny Watson.
Jeremy Dale Watts, son of Ronnie and Patsy Watts.
Joseph Andy Wedge, son of Brad and Bonnie Wedge.
Catrice Yvette Wedley, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Curtis Hobbs.
Jamie Lynn Wheeler, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. William Wheeler.
Holly Renee Whiteside, daughter of Danny and Diane Whiteside.
Brandon Jewel Wiggins, son of Richard and Deborah Wiggins.
Justin Colby Wiggins, son of Jimmy and Julie Wiggins.
Jason Edward Willoughby, son of Charles and Barbara Willoughby.
Jamie Elizabeth Wilson, daughter of Larry and Carol Dodson and the late James Wilson.
Keisha Lynn Wilson, daughter of Stan Cash and Tracy Wilson.
Melissa Renee Wilson, daughter of Mr. and Ms. Ronnie Wilson and Mr. and Ms. Rex Gilbert.
Sarah Danielle Wilson, daughter of Dale and Debbie Wilson.
Eric Paul Wright, son of Edward and Kathy Wright.
Christina LeMay Yarber, daughter of Sandra May Yarber and the late Edward Yarber.
Laura Lynn Yance, daughter of Timothy and Rebecca Yance.
Justin Phillips Youngblood, son of Mr. Barry Youngblood and Ms. Paula Morris.
Conferring the degrees tonight, Superintendent Bobby G. Miller.
Senior class of 1999, I congratulate you upon reaching this milestone in your life and wish you every success in the road of life that awaits you. With the graduating class, please stand. By the power vested in me by the Graves County Board of Education, I pronounce you graduates of Graves County High School, class of 1999. Congratulations. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and have a good evening and a safe trip home.